Yes, it's really a lovely day out here at Rookwood House. This is where I live, and it's a wonderful place. I love my home. I live in a group of flats surrounded by trees in a beautiful old sleepy market town in Devon. And I couldn't love where I live and my home more. I live here with my husband and his mate, which is like his bromance, his mate. He sits most days on the couch. We all have health problems, but we're all very well looked after, and we look after each other. My dad works in the oil industry. My parents send us money. I'm sure we've got a nice quality of life, and a little bit of money for some luxuries. And the government provides the rest. Where we live is paid for by the government. We have minimal benefits, money off the government. And as I said, my parents give us that little bit of money so that we can afford a few nice things and a few luxuries. So we're quite settled here. The trees have been organising a lot of things lately. I've really taken over and organising a lot of things lately. The recognition for my work, which is the body of writing, the 10 years of body of writing on Jediism, much of which I'm referring to in my videos. But you would have to read the book to understand what I'm referring to better. The first breakthrough recognition of my work is going to come from the Thelma Humour Gallery. I've been looking a lot at Jediism on the internet, and there's plenty of enthusiasm, and there's plenty of goodwill. There's not a lot of intellect or a class of people who are able to spot something different or an opportunity. They're all following George Lucas like sheep. I haven't seen a lot of intellect. I haven't seen a class of people who are good at spotting an opportunity. And I'm more likely to find that up the gallery at the Thelma Humour Gallery. And I immediately sensed that when I walked in. I'm not going to be able to, no matter how hard I try, when I looked on the internet, appeal to people with such a short attention span. George Lucas is able to appeal to people with such a short attention span, but not me. The Jediism that I have been developing over 10 years requires more concentration than they're able to give. Because I was looking at them, and I was thinking, I don't think any of these guys have a concentration span of over 2 minutes. And that's not long enough to spot what's going on here. So I was beginning to lose hope until the trees stepped in and said, well, we'll take over now, all right? We'll fix your health problems. We'll make sure the breakthrough recognition from your work occurs. Because at this point, we can't afford to waste any more time. The trees are used to thinking of time as a continuum, and not just here and now, which in the current status quo, if you read some of my books, you understand what the status quo means. As I said, I'm referring to lots of things here you would have to read my books to understand much better. As I said, with a 2-minute attention span, you're not going to master this. You're not going to spot it, right? You're not going to spot the opportunity here with a 2-minute attention span. All right, it's just not possible. So I have to appeal to a different class of people with a greater intellect and much greater attention span, and much more able to spot an opportunity. It is in fact what you require for to spot an opportunity. You do require a good attention span and a good intellect. And I'm much more likely to find that up the Thermal Gallery than I am trying to leave messages with Jedis on the internet. The modern day current Jedis, or people call themselves Jedis on the internet. They're totally obsessed with George Lucas, who is able to appeal to their 2-minute attention span. And if they knew more about Jediism, they would know that is their weaknesses as Jedis. They have not enough intellect to take in Jediism, and therefore not the attention span to take in Jediism. It's why, of course, they're not spotting it here. They can only spot a toy or a video game or a film. They can't take in knowledge. If they can't take in knowledge, then I can't help them here. As I said, I was beginning to lose hope until the trees said, no, we will arrange at the Thermal Gallery for the first breakthrough recognition of your work. And I walked in there, and my Jedi sense told me straight away that the trees had made the right decision. I mean, the Jedis will tell you can't trust a mushroom to spot an opportunity. Well, you would have to look at my books what a mushroom is referring to. It's referring to a certain type of brain. Alright. You can't do this you can't be a mushroom, which is have this type of brain, and be an effective Jedi. You wouldn't be able to take in the bulk of Jedi theory. If you had these tendencies, you would have to have substantial enough intellect, and the brain is a muscle. Okay, so your brain would have be already quite fit, all right, to be able to spot opportunities. It's why, of course, many of the people who go to the Thermal Gallery are quite wealthy. It is because they are able to spot opportunities.